great. I've always seen Avatar's like a weird dream for me, and I think even the movie itself is like a dream, and I think the idea is we've been slowly playing with it, and now you're yielding it to an audience, and you're hoping that that old feeling comes back to them. Everything's been amped up. James Cameron knows how to kind of take it to the next level, and so from the technology we use to the world you're going to see to the emotions, everything is kind of fever pitched.
It's been a labor of love from part 1 to part 2 and 3. And we're just so very proud of everything that Jim has been able to put together. And he weaved a beautiful story that we just sunk our teeth in, and we just had a lot of fun. And I feel like the wait is finally coming to a culmination, and we're going to get to share something that we enjoyed so much doing.
Our memories of making this movie together are really fresh because they involve being underwater and all kinds of physical prowess, especially on the part of Zoe, who is such an amazing warrior, still, even more so in this new one. But I think it's so exciting. There was such a hush and a scream at the same time, kind of, if that's possible, watching the 13 minutes. And for us, I hadn't seen a lot of it, most of it, all of it. And I think we were kind of breathless afterward because we couldn't believe what we saw.
Yeah, we're still processing.
Yeah.
It feels really special. We believe in this story so much. We believe in the work that Jim, created for us all. And this was, like I said before, it was a labor of love. So finally being able to share it, it feels really good. I'm still processing it, but my hopes for this new adventure of Avatar is that we get to give back the first fans. We get to deliver something really special that they can continue loving. And for our new fans, we hope that they are, smitten by this sensory adventure that we're going to give them.
Jim showed quite a bit of underwater stuff with the kids, and it's so magical. And of course, we were in a tank where there's none of that world. You have to make it all up in your head, and the creatures swimming by and everything. I mean, it's just wondrous what he's been able to accomplish. And honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in any movie, or certainly in any theater. And I think it's just breathtaking.
It's our first time at D23, which is really exciting, and to be able to be a part of Avatar, out of all things, for our first time at D23 is really incredible.
Definitely. It was just so incredible to be here today, and kind of blows my mind. And I was just as excited as the audience out there, and yeah, it's incredible to be here.
Yeah, well, Disney is so magical in itself, and to be able to share the magic of Pandora with the audience today was truly wonderful.
Couldn't have put it better, and I mean, we hadn't seen those clips yet either, so we were just as excited as the audience.
He did. That was fun, and it was incredible working with James Cameron. He's truly a visionary, and he's incredible at what he does, and to be able to be on set with him and for him to direct us was just, we learned so much.
He's the first director I ever worked with. I feel so lucky, and he is such a great director, and just takes the time to explain to us and every one of us about every single scene and what's happening in it, and really helped us build the world in our minds when we're filming in this volume, this gray high-tech stage. And I was already such a huge fan from his record-breaking Mariana Trench dive. Jim's absolutely amazing.
I was obviously nervous in the green room, seeing all the other people go out on stage and presenting it. So I was like, oh, I hope the audience likes, Avatar and everything. And then once we got out on stage, it was almost like, for me, all the nerves went away, because it's just 8,000 people right there. Might as well just relax and just enjoy it. And then the audience, they seemed like they really liked the 13 minutes of footage. They're clapping. It was the underwater scenes were really had just impeccable detail. It didn't look like CGI, it looked real. Partly because it was real, because they did mocap underwater, but it's crazy on all levels.
Yeah, I mean, Jim and everyone at Lightstorm has tried to make a spectacle, and it was amazing to be alongside the audience and actually experience it viscerally for the first time. It was amazing.
I think it'll be a good like extension of the first film because of all like the wholehearted like bond between Jake and Neytiri. Now it's their family, so that only brings more love and more story, more characters, but also obviously more like more stuff that could go wrong, more enemies, more like everything. So I think it'll bring a lot to the table.